I'm Sarah Schweiger, and in this series, you'll learn practical techniques for repairing and improving audio using Adobe Audition. Unwanted sounds like a phone ringing can appear in the background of a recording. To remove it, switch from waveform view to the Spectral Frequency Display. Here, the ringtone is easier to spot because you can see repetitive frequency patterns. This also allows you to access additional editing tools at the top. Next, select the paintbrush tool. You can adjust the brush size here, or for a more visual method, place your mouse over the area you want to repair and use the bracket keys to make the brush larger or smaller. Carefully paint over the repeated frequency patterns at a steady pace. Hold the Shift key to select multiple areas at once. Once the unwanted frequencies are selected, you can use the loop button to replay that section. Select the Delete key on your keyboard to remove this area, then press G to deselect. Finally, replay the section to confirm the ringtone has been removed.
Emotional bond with people.
The spectral frequency display can also help remove unwanted clicks and pops from audio recordings. In this example, a campfire when unintentional pops and crackling sounds need to be edited.
And again, service.
Unlike using the paintbrush tool to remove repeated patterns or continuous noise, the spot healing brush is designed for individual pops or random sounds. This time, I'll select the Spot Healing Brush tool. Next, carefully paint over the pop by starting at the top and dragging downward. You can also remove pops by selecting the Marquee tool, highlighting the area. Then, from the top bar, choose Favorites and Auto Heal Selection. You'll select G to deselect. Once complete, replay the audio to confirm the pop or click has been removed.
And again, serviced.
In Adobe Audition, the denoise function can remove background noise in either waveform or multi-track view. For this example, we will use the spectral frequency display to visually identify the noise. Go to Effects, then Noise Reduction and Restoration, and select Denoise. Select the preset to default, then drag the amount slider all the way to the left. Next, let's zoom into the section and drag over a section where there is no voice to create a selection, and make sure the loop button is enabled. Press play, and while listening to the loop, slowly raise the amount slider until the background noise is no longer noticeable. Press G to deselect the area, then replay the full sample. If you want to hear what audio is being removed, check Output Noise Only. Uncheck it again, then adjust the high and low frequency settings to improve the quality before selecting Apply.
One of the things that we also...
In Adobe Audition, the spectral frequency display and noise reduction process help reduce background noise and control the noise floor threshold. A good tip is to record a section of only room noise without breaths, chair squeaks, or other sounds you want to keep. With the spectral frequency display on, select a portion of that clean noise to sample. Then go to Effects, Noise Reduction, and Restoration, and choose Noise Reduction Process. In the window that opens, set the preset to default and click Capture Noise Print. This uses the selection as your noise floor reference. Set noise reduction to 100%, then move Reduce by all the way left. Press play and listen while gradually increasing it until the background noise disappears. Next, move noise reduction back and fine-tune again while listening carefully. Under the Advanced tab, set Precision Factor to 32. Replay the audio and confirm the noise is removed. Once satisfied, click Apply. When recording in large or reflective spaces, audio can sometimes sound distant or echoey because of reverb. In Adobe Audition, the de-reverb effect can help reduce that echo and make the subject sound more naturally mic'd. To add the effect, go to the Effects rack, select an empty slot, open the flyout menu, then choose Noise Reduction and Restoration, followed by de-reverb. When the effect window opens, the default preset is usually a good starting point. Also make sure Auto Gain is checked. At the bottom, the amount slider controls how much reverb is removed. Start with the slider at 0%, then play the audio and slowly raise it until the reverb is reduced without affecting the clarity of the voice. You can also use the process and focus option to target specific frequencies. By default, all frequencies are processed, but you can test low, mid, high, or combined ranges to find the cleanest results for your recording. In Adobe Audition, the Spectral Frequency Display and Sound Remover effect can isolate and reduce unwanted audio. For this example, we can see a repeating phone ringing pattern in the display. Next, select the Paintbrush tool. Carefully paint over only the phone pattern and avoid selecting areas where the voice overlaps with the ringtone. Hold down the Shift key to include the harmonics connected to the sound. To confirm only the phone sound is selected, enable the Loop tool and replay the section. Then go to Effects, Noise Reduction and Restoration and choose Sound Remover Process. In the pop-up window, set the preset to default and click Learn Sound Model. Once you are happy with the results, click Apply. You can spot clipped audio by looking at the waveform. Instead of smooth peaks and valleys, the waveform has flat tops and bottoms, meaning the audio was recorded too loudly and became distorted. To repair this, go to Effects, Diagnostics, and choose Declipper. This opens the Diagnostics panel instead of a normal effects panel. Select the default preset, then click Scan to identify clip sections in the file. Next, open Settings. Here you will see three important options: Gain, Tolerance, and Interpolation. Enable Auto Gain so Audition can automatically calculate the level reduction. The tolerance setting controls how sensitive the repair process is, so keep it as low as possible while still detecting the clipped areas. For interpolation, Qucik works well in most situations, but for heavily clipped audio, switch to the FFT and raise the FFT size higher for better repair quality. Once satisfied, click Repair All.